Hi, it's Michelle from CanaryPlace.com, and what I want to talk to you today about is dominant white birds. I get a lot of questions about white, so I thought I'd make a video and make it easy for everybody to just get the answer. What I have in my hand is a dominant white hen, and the way I can tell she's a dominant white as opposed to the other type of white, which is recessive white, is that she has, right on her wings here, if you can see, just a teeny bit of yellow right in here. It's really faint. Some of these dominant white birds are hard to even tell if they're dominant or recessive white. So what's the difference between a dominant white bird and a recessive white bird? Well, the recessive whites are all white. They won't have even that tinge of yellow on the wing. Now, why would you not want to pair two dominant white birds? Because that's a question I get all the time. People want a pair of dominant whites, and I tell them, well, no, you really don't. If you breed dominant white birds, one dominant white to another dominant white, some of your babies are going to die. I can't remember the statistics. It's either a quarter, maybe a half, but you definitely will be killing some of your babies if you do that. They say there's a lethal gene that is passed when you breed the dominant white to dominant white. So what you want to do with a dominant white bird like this one is always breed it to a yellow or a green, just another color, and then theoretically all of your babies should live. You won't have that lethal gene. And a dominant white bird is possessing a dominant gene. So another question I get a lot of is, if I breed this bird to a yellow bird, am I going to get white babies? Or if I breed this bird to a green bird or whatever other color you have, am I going to get white babies? Theoretically, this hen should produce 50% white babies for me, irregardless of what male I breed her to and whether he has ever had white in his background, because she's a dominant, okay? The gene she's expressing is a dominant gene, so it is going to be passed to some of her babies. When you get into the recessive whites, you either need to have another bird that is split for white to get the white or breed to a white. I don't breed recessive whites. I don't know how to breed recessive whites. I don't know if mixing two recessive whites is a good idea or not. All I know about is dominant whites, and that's what I have in my aviary. So if you call me and you want whites, you will get a dominant white bird. You don't want to breed it to another dominant white bird, but you can breed it to any other color, and you will get some whites. So that's the story about whites. Hope you enjoyed.